Welcome back to the Normandy. Mass Effect 3. Last time we just saved Admiral Chorus from his crash site on Rannoch. So now
You've got new messages, Commander.
we're going to go and neutralize the Geth server that Legion pointed out. After that, we'll be able to advance onto the Reaper base itself. Okay, that's about So we're gonna go here to shut down the Geth server. We're gonna take Garrus and Tally. Since we're dealing with Geth, we're gonna keep our anti-Geth weapons. Yeah. Okay, confirm.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to
What?
virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile, yet synthetics.
You're gonna upload me to the Matrix, is that it?
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Well, you haven't tried to kill me
I
yet.
have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
Alright.
Save the live ships. We've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna...
I guess it just did.
I mean, it's a piece of metal, so... It doesn't have squishy insides, apparently. Well, looks like I don't have to shoot anyone. At least not yet.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
You want me to go in there alone? No backup.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
This kind of feels weird.
Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged.
I wasn't moving, I was looking around.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
What?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
So essentially we're killing Geth on this server. Well, it's unfortunate, but this is war. We have to do it.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on the server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Alright, so I've never been in the Matrix before.
Establishing
This will be
connection to
interesting.
access point.
Guess I follow the path.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what
What?
the gun was for.
Okay.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Oh good, it recharges. Killing the Reaper code. Like Shepard always does.
Okay, I gotta ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks. I think.
Okay, Legion, why'd you give me a gun? Because we've only seen you use a gun. We did not think you knew how to use anything else. Thanks, I guess? There we go.
Connection
What the
established.
hell?
Proceed to the access point.
Steps remind you of some Mario levels.
Establishing connection to communication
Yeah,
node.
I can see that.
Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping
What?
you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access
I
to
guess
proceed.
that is. Ooh, what's this? Can't shoot it. Reaper code
A Reaper
fragment.
code fragment. Let's see if I can take it along with me.
Okay, so it looks like I have to break this ball thing free.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed
Shut up.
resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
So the Quarians were masked because I've never seen one unmasked. I wonder if I was male Shepard and romancing Tally, if that would have been different.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Breaking balls. Shepard's good at that. God damn it, Nugget. I think we got one more. Yep, there it is. One more connection.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. Still no functions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
What were they doing?
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth! They're pinned!
Open fire.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing server node.
So that was you, Legion, wasn't it? A farmer turned sniper.
Are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Oh, that's not
Infection
good.
programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard
They grow back?
The code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
Oh, fuck.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
I'm gonna have to hit 2. That's just great. I don't think I'm dropping frames. Bitrate looks stable. But keep me informed. So look for a vulnerable point. No.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed.
Okay, so fire at that.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection
Yeah.
to slow its replication speed.
There. Okay, vulnerable point. Let's try that. That. Okay, there we go. Don't worry about it, Nugget. It's a legitimate question given how much I get hashtag Spectrum. It could have very well been me that was dropping frames too.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. Accessing data.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the Geth!
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking.
Asking what?
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
So, the Morning War was actually a civil war, too.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Okay, so I went on this mission thinking, oh, I'll just kill some Geth fighters that are attacking foreign life ships. Nope, I'm getting Geth History 101. The way things play out sometimes, you know? Well, the more I'm learning about this,
Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
the more I'm hoping that I don't have to kill all of them.